Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode we'll start out by timber framing the inside of the house. I think it's about time we took care of it. The outside will be large framed and the inside will be oak framed. I know it doesn't make sense, but you know what? It will look better this way. After that we'll move on to the cellar. I think it's about we took care of that place as well. We will create the shelving units and we will also create a bit of timber framing down there as well. Because, you know, we have a lot of weight pushing down on the cellar, so it would look kind of believable if we have some extra support on the walls. After all that, we'll have plenty of time left on the recording, and we will also take care of the power shaft running from the big gear all the way into the cellar, and we will hook that one into the Quern. Basically, we have been using the Quern at the slowest possible speed until now. After this, it will be geared up and it will run a lot faster. And then near the end, we will do a little bit of extra terraforming. We have to make some progress on the retaining walls and the slopes, so yeah, I think it's time we worked on that a little bit more as well. But anyways, for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, today, well, I know that we will need to have the chisel and maybe the, what is it called, the saw as well. Anything else? We will need the pantograph and the planer. And I think that's it, at least for now. Alrighty then, so today I would like to start by, well, maybe doing a bit of terraforming around here. I decided that I want to move the retaining wall in to the channel or the passage by one block. It doesn't have to be this wide basically. I think 2 blocks or, well, with this one 3 blocks wide is going to be plenty enough. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. In a second, for now. What about doing a little bit of timber framing inside the house? I think it's about we took care of it. Basically, you know, I just want to run some oak beams across the ceiling or around the edges and the corners and stuff like that. I think we can do this relatively quickly. Also, I'll just quickly take out some food. Thank you, and one more. And then put the remaining 4 in the crock pot. Great, and might as well cook the next batch. So yeah, I think we'll start with doing some oak beaming inside the house. But first, give me 12 meat and 12 turnips. Alright, and we need to have some firewood as well. Give me a full stack plus 8. We'll use this 8 to cook the food and use the 32 to restock the firewood under the oven. So all of you need to go in there. And this one will go in here, and let's see. Okay, so about this timber framing. Do we have any oak beams left upstairs? Might want to use those if we do. And not this one. Oh yeah, we have plenty, very good. Okay. Ooh, so for this one, we need to do a bit of chiseling. Because if we put the starting point of these beams on the walls, then it would basically block everything in front of the wall. So for example, if I do this, then we would not be able to put the table back. But if we take out a single block from the wall, then we can put the starting point of these beams inside the wall, and that way the front of the wall will be still usable. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I suppose 2 by 2 should be enough. That's fine. Yeah. Put a single chiseled nook in every single corner, I suppose. Also, that means that you will have to come with us as well. You can go there. And you. And yeah, we have to pick this guy up as well. And once again, sorry about the hammer, but that is part of chiseling. Yeah, just pick this guy up and get it out of the way. Good, we don't have to chisel anything here. Yeah, I think this is fine. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, so let's just run from nook to nook, basically. Well, the endpoints don't matter, but the starting points do matter. And yeah, we have to make some extra. Well, we will need to have some debarked logs for the downstairs shelving, so I will debark all 16. And the X, right? We need the X. And I will only turn them into beams as much as we have to. You come with us. I will use the rest as shelving downstairs, as I said. So for now, debark. And let's go for 9 more for the time being, and let's see how far we can go with this. By the way, this corner is finished, so this table can go back. This corner is also finished, so the bed can go back. Good. And this corner is not finished, so yeah. Start in there, and if I run this all the way, yeah, that's going to be Z fighting. No, that's not going to work. End it right there. That's fine. And next up, end it at the door. Good, and we need to make a bit more. For the most part, I am happy with this. Now I just need the doors, and I think this place is done, at least in terms of timber framing. Maybe we want to put some under the windows as well. Let me just take a look. If I want to do this, for example. Actually, I kinda like it. Not right now, but maybe at some point. For now. Just give me a headboard above the door, and then 2 side beams coming down, basically. Just like that. So that was, I believe, 3 plus 7 altogether, I believe, was 1 door, right? I think so. Alright, give me enough for 1 more door. So once again, a headboard. Oh, maybe it's just 2 beams. Okay, you know what, it's fine. So, and there, and there. Yeah, I think that will do. And this tree that we have left over, I will use here, I suppose. And yeah, I still don't want to block anything going on these walls, so I will still chisel them. So I suppose you can go right, hammering the offhand. There you go. So chisel this one. As for you, I don't know. Go there for the time being. I will move it to a more permanent location at some point. For now, you go from there to there. Yeah, I think the windows look a little bit nicer this way. So, I think the timber framing in the house is done. For the most part. Right? Do we need to add anything else? Not as far as I can tell. Well, apart from the windows, but that will come at some point. For now, I think we can move on to the cellar, I suppose. Right, for that one we might want to bring down the lantern. That will make it a little bit easier to see. There. Ooh, let's see. Let's start with the... yeah, the shelving units. So, those will be like so. And then chisel out one of them and basically use the pantograph to copy paste over. For the time being, I suppose we can just do the planing. How big do we want to have these? 1 or 2 voxels? For now, let's just bring this one up. This is 2 voxels basically. Is that okay? Yeah, I think so. But you know what? Maybe one voxel, but have a bit of a rim in the front. Something like this. Yeah, I think this one looks better. Okay, so copy and paste. And that will do. So we have some shelving units, and if you don't mind, I will put the food up there right now. There's simply no reason to keep them down here. And that will do for now. Well, looking at the meat, I might as well cook the legs batch. So, give me... You are done, very good. You can go in there. And that is... 2 servings, right. So all the crock pots are completely full, yes. Okay, you can go in there and cook the last batch, sure. And that will do. Alrighty then. So, next up. Let's just take a look. Before we do so, I just noticed the hide in the inventory. Might as well take a look at the leather making. Oh yeah, we have made some progress. So that's done. Alright, the knife is in the house. I would like to use a metal knife here, not the bone or the flint one. So yeah, just keep this one in the inventory. Thank you. So once again, you will need to be scraped. Right? Never mind, never mind. This is a quick scrape one. You will need to go in this one. And by the way, 14 plus 34. Do you want to combine them? Yes. Okay then, so you will go in here. Alright then, so we have scraped hides, you guys can go in there. And do we have, yeah, these guys. We only have enough room for one of them. Let's go with the medium heights for now, that will do. And the rest of them will go in here. They will keep because they are already preserved. Alrighty then. Also, don't forget to put back the cabinet in the house, so we can make some room in the inventory. And this one belongs in there as well. Good. So you go there. The blanket can go there. The pot there, and you there. Right. Also, did you always poke out? Well, I suspect. It's fine, just leave the door open. It's okay. Alright, anything else? Not really. This one goes in the smithy, but that's about it. So, let's take a look. You go there. About the timber framing. Let's just go ahead and make the remaining beams. Thank you. Only 6. I just want to see if we put... Yeah, you know what? Let's just quickly put these barrels under there. I want to see how they will look, you know, with the beaming behind them. Maybe we will have some clipping, I'm not sure. And by the way, if I put it this way... Never mind, they will always face the same way. Okay then, so, do we want to run the beam basically above the barrels or under the barrels. I think it might look better if we do it this way instead. And this way, this place will be completely invisible anyway, so yeah, I think it would be better if we do it this way. Yeah, I think so. Okay then, for that one I suppose we might as well chisel this one out. Although this place is already blocked by the shelves, so it doesn't really matter down here. Yeah, I think down here is going to be fine. So just start and wait a bit. Not on the chisel block. I don't want to use the crowbar. Start on a full block. And there. And you know what? Yeah, I suppose you can move in the last spot there. Sure. Right. And we have a single beam. For the time being, just put it, start in the middle, I suppose, and end there. You know, as a bit of a support for the shelves. Sure. Now, let's see. It is coming together quite nicely. I suppose 2 more beams, or we can have this beam maybe here and another one can go there. Might be better that way, actually. Okay, can I pick it up, please? Seriously? Yeah, I know it's inside a chisel block, but still. Fine, you can stay there for now. And we need a bit more oak, as you might have guessed. Well, might as well get it out of the way, but first we need to eat. So, let's take a look. You just give me this one. Thank you. And we have 1 crockpot left to go. You get filled up. Thank you. And yeah, just ladle out the remaining food. And there we go. So all the crockpots are now completely full with fish stew with some turnips. And never mind, this one only has 2. You know what, it's fine. Almost all of them are completely full. So yeah, let's just quickly make maybe 1 more stack of debarked oak. Well, we need to have them for the shelves anyways, but for now. You can go there and the hammer can go there. Give me all of this. And yeah, just put in the shelves and then we will turn the rest of it into beams. That will do. And the rest of it all beams, please. Thank you. And I highly suspect that we will need a lot more. But for now, can I reach from there? Yes, I can. I don't think we can start a beam there because, yeah, this is in the way. Unless I chisel out the corner real quick. Let me see. So, right, hammering the offhand. There you go. So do that and start a beam there. Exactly. And the endpoint doesn't matter, so we should be able to do basically that. Yeah, that looks good to me. And I suppose just bring it down as well, which also means it doesn't have to. We can do it that way. Yeah, sure. So start there and end up there, please. Good. So about the rest of the support, I don't think one support is going to look, you know, believable, especially, you know, these heavy vessels on top. I think I will put in 2 more supports. So 1 there and 1 there. Ooh, they actually... Yeah, they clip through the... Let me guess. Yeah, we cannot pick them up. Do I really have to make a crowbar now? I suppose this copper can be turned into it. Sure, why not? We have to make one at some point anyway, so might as well get it out of the way. So you start heating up in the meantime. Do we want to have a central support beam going all the way up? And maybe put in some diagonal supports. Because, well, the soil on top of the cellar might be a bit heavy. Plus, you know, all this cobblestone. So having some support beams would look kind of believable. Something to consider. For the time being, just copy this one. Excuse me. There we go, copy, and... Huh? That's interesting. Okay then, you come with us. Do you need to face the same way? Ah. So, do you have to go like this? Pantograph. Yeah, apparently they need to be facing this way. Well, in that case, this is now chiseled, so I don't think we can use it. That's a shame. For the time being, I will put it away. Maybe you can use it somewhere else, but oh well. For now, yeah, I use all the oak. Yeah, we need at least one more and a bunch more for the beams as well. Well, we did pick up a bunch of oak, but it is going away quite fast. Anyways, give me one more batch of debarked. So you will have to be facing this way. And you should be fine, I believe. But I will make it extra sure. For now, paste. And yeah, make it extra sure. I don't remember if I started it that way or that way, and it does matter apparently. So to be extra sure, start it this way. Now we should be able to put in the remaining. So there we go. That's fine, and just need to turn them around. Okay, so far so good. And yeah, the stuff should be hot by now. Give me that please, and the hammer, and yeah, it is hot enough. Let's make a crowbar. Well, that's a little bit of a shame about that extra charcoal, but oh well, we got there in the end. I did not expect the crowbar to be, well, you know, too voxels thick. Anyways, quickly get rid of these, so... let me see, why can't I pick these up? Ah, interesting. You can go back there. Okay, so what's the deal with these? Maybe we just need to break the blocks, I don't know. By the way, where is the pickaxe? Didn't I pick it up? Apparently not. Okay, fine, so pick that one up. And no, it's not coming up. That doesn't feel right. Okay, something's not quite right here. I was kind of hoping this wouldn't happen. Oh well. Not much we can do. I suppose we just have to learn to live with this. But you know what? I think it looks alright anyways. Alrighty then. Well, might as well replicate this on this side as well. So we have 7 beams left. And we have plenty of debarked. Yeah, I think that will do. And this time I made sure that I will put the beams starting on these shelves, so we should be able to pry them off with the crowbar now. Right? Seriously? Ah. Removes the most recent placed support beam from a block. So how come... Ah, there we go. Oh, we need to hold it. Never mind. I only used this one in creative mode before. That's why. So if I do that, there we go. Okay. Okay, the day is saved. Give me that one as well. Thank you. And yeah, let's try to put these guys in a place that is a bit better, basically. So maybe under these guys. So start there and there. That way it will, you know, the clipping will not be visible, but we still have some support beams under. Yeah, a lot better. Okay, eventually we will have some vessels here anyway, so might as well just put these guys in, and at some point they will be hidden. Good. And done. Alright. And wait, didn't we have some extra vessels a very long time ago? Oh yeah. Please come with us. You and you. So, I suppose you can go... No. You can go there and you can go there. And... yeah, just pick it up. You can go there. Any of you empty? I suppose, yeah, the fish meat storage can go there. So you can go right there. And yeah, the meat can go in here. So yeah, we are making progress. So do we want to have a central beam going up the middle and create some extra diagonal supports? Let's test it on this one. So start it there, so the endpoint will not block the next vessel that will go in that spot. The shadowing is it's a bit annoying. This is, I wish we had a much better lighting system in the game. Oh well, it's fine. Anyways, start there and there. Yes, I think it's kind of necessary. Yeah. Okay, well, for a little bit, you have to come with us. And do that and the diagonal beams. Okay then, so, are we finished here? I think we might be. Just need to do this side and that's it. Okay. So, do as much as we can and I suppose we can call it there. For now, need to put in some extra chiseling in these corners. And might as well take care of the stuff that will be blocked at some point. So just do that. And yeah, I suspect the reason we have... let me just test something. You guys get out of there. Alright, need to hold it. Completely forgot. So, give me that one back. And instead of starting in the nook, start down here instead. So, and there. I mean, it's still a little bit dark. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it can be helped. Yeah, that one will have to be like that. Unless I create another nook there and start them there so they would have the same kind of shadowing, but... it's fine. I mean, it will be blocked by a vessel anyways at some point, so it's not the end of the world. And the ones down here look relatively okay, I think. Alrighty then. Just put in one more somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, sure, quickly debark this one as well. Perfect. Exactly the right amount. Okay, so we need to make a bunch of extra vessels, a couple of extra barrels, and I suppose at some point we might want to move the Quern down here as well, and, you know, hook it up to the main gear. That way it would be geared up, and the water wheel can handle it quite easily. Something to consider. I mean, I suppose we do have the time for it. It's only about 40 minutes on the recording. We could do some mechanical stuff, I suppose. For now, just put away the stuff that we don't need to carry around. So, for example, all this dirt can go in here and not the crowbar. Thank you. Sure, the cobblestone can go in here as well. And this one, chiseled. Okay, leave it with the other chiseled blocks. Yeah, you know what? Let's do some mechanical. Okay, then first. This one will need to go back to the tannery. Good. And by the way, ooh, this guy is finished. Almost forgot about him. Well, tell you what. Give me, I believe it was 4 boards, right? I think so. And 1 ladder. Let me see if I remember the recipe for the display. So the ladder was in the middle, and I believe the boards were like this. Exactly, very good. Okay, so I suppose you can go... not there. I wish we had an even amount of spacing between the windows. I suppose you can go there. Yeah, sure. So, we have our first trophy. Not bad. Well, apart from this one, but you know what I mean. Alright then. So. Right. Well, first, we need to dig out the mechanical channel, basically. Which way do we want to start? Basically, it will have to run, well, from here for sure. And it will have to contain at least 1 axle. We cannot hook the power from the bottom into the Quern with a set of gears. So it will have to be a axle. And I do believe I did see an axle in one of these boxes, right? Yeah, there you are. Gimme. And you know what? We will need the resin. Anything else from this box? No. Wait, we will need to have some logs for sure. From this one, nothing. And all the fat, obviously. And that's it for now. Right. Ooh, let's take a look. So, yeah, we need to chisel, to dig out the blocks. Well, so as I said, we need to have at least 1 axle here, and then a gear under it, and then it will go that way, and hook into the gear, basically, the large gear. Oh, let me see. For now, pick up you. I would have to create a something to aim for here. I suppose we can run the axles through this way. Yeah. Also, olivine. Isn't that the one we need for the green windows? Let me just check. olivine. Exactly, green glass. We could use green as the liquid inside the oil or the, you know, the oil container in the woodworking shop or the handle fitting shop. Would make sense, I suppose. Anyways, don't get distracted. So, I suppose we can run this one. Well, we need to have a service tunnel anyways. Yeah, I don't want to go too overboard. Yeah, just do this. So, how far do we need to go? I should have checked. Fine. Give me... no dirt. There you are. Give me a piece of dirt so we can get out. So exactly how far do we need to go? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically until... well, need to go down at least one time and... fine, do it this way as well. And there we go. Okay, so basically we will have a axle there, gears, axle, another gear, and I suppose we can run the main shaft through this way. And then at the end we will just have to come up and hook into the big gear. Right. You will need to go away and give me that one, please. Now, as for the, well, the big gear, let's just take a look. Break this one open. There you are. So, well, you will have to go away no matter what. Okay then, so let me see. We will have one axle here, and then a gear, then comes down, run all the way through, in here, couple of gears, and then goes up. Okay then, I suppose, yeah, just quickly get rid of this so we can see. Yeah, might as well do it now. So, give me one axle, which will go right there. Exactly. And the cobblestone can go back. Cobblestone, thank you. So you can go right back. Inside the, whatchamacallit, the cellar, we are done. And you know what? Might as well bring in the quern. Simply no reason to have it out there. We want to seal the cellar basically. So you and you. Good. So this should seal the cellar again. And it is. Okay, good. Well, let's see what's next. We need at least, let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gears. Okay then, so 5 gears at the very least. Let's start with those. So, I do believe we need resin for them, right? Yes, we do. Okay, that's going to be a lot. So we need 5 of them at least. Let's see if we can make it. By the way, I did not pick up the fat apparently. Let me guess, I had multiple chests open, so I must have moved them in between. Yes, there you are. You come with us. So, once again, for the gears, we need you there, you, all the logs, the chisel, a bunch of sticks apparently, the saw, and the hammer. So, give me 5 of these, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. And then a bunch of axles. And for that one, I suppose just search for the fat, because that is the main ingredient, I suspect. Exactly. So, fat, logs, chisel, and the hammer. There you are. I don't know exactly how many we will need. Make 6 for now. Absolutely going to need at least 6. But, let me see. You will have to go actually facing that way. Need to make sure that we are placing them down correctly. So that's going to be 1 gear. And that's going to be 2 gears. And then 1 axle goes all the way down. And then you will start running this way. That's fine. And because of this, we have to come down all the way down here. I wish we didn't, but yeah, we have to run the axle down here instead of up here, unfortunately. Not much we can do about that. So there we go, and that, and that. And we need 1, well, you can go there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more axles. I think we can make it work. Let me just take a look. So chisel and hammer. Exactly. 1, 2, 3. We have 6 axles. Very, very good. Okay, not the hammer, the axle, please. Thank you. So do this. Can I jump on the axle? Or jump out with the axle? Yes, I can. Okay, then before I do so, just plug up all the holes that we don't need exposed, basically. Yeah, well, for this one, I suspect all those extra dirt pieces will come in handy. So might as well go upstairs and pick them up. Also, I just noticed. Never mind. For a second, I thought the oak was dirt, but no. Anyways, give me a full stack of dirt. So once again, plug up all this. Thank you. And then all that can be basically plugged back in. You just do that. And if I put this one in, we should have the Quern running 24/7 geared up. So there we go. You can come out, we can plug everything back up. And that will do first the floor. Thank you. Right, this one needs to be cobblestone. And this one needs to be cobblestone as well. Obviously. And we are back to normal. Okay, so bellows goes back. Once we can automate the bellows, I suppose we should be able to hook it into the gear downstairs. I suppose we will see. For now, you can go back there. And let's take a look at the Quern. And look at it go. It is nice and fast. Lovely. And I suppose we might as well celebrate. Do we want to grind? Yeah, you know what? Give me some grains. Give me... well, flax, obviously. And look how fast it is. Lovely. I love to see it. Okay, you come with us, and... well... I think we did quite alright for one episode, right? We have the timber framing in the cellar, well, behind the immovable stuff more or less taken care of. By the way, you guys will be done in 2 days. Not bad. We still don't have any milk, but... well, that's by the by. You can go there. I'll just sort out the inventory. The lantern... there you are. You know what? I don't like it, but might as well try to milk the second. Basically, since it is generation 0, it is going to be extremely hard to milk it. I do believe it is about 5% success chance. So yeah, I don't expect it to work. By the way, that's the male, that's the female. Let's see if we can make it work. Every time we try, it will get stressed, and every time we have 5% chance of success. So yeah, the best thing we can do is keep trying and trying and trying. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to do this on camera. It's going to be basically not going to work. And for that one, well, we are approaching the time that this little guy will grow up. I think it might be time to call the mother. Yeah, I don't want to risk getting her pregnant again, so we would have 2 generation ones. I would like to have the next one be generation 2 guaranteed. Yeah, I'm sorry little one, but your mother have to go. Ooh, 19 meat. Not bad. Once again, I'm really sorry, but well, that is part of animal husbandry. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Okay then, tell you what, very quickly, also take care of this. I should have done this a long time ago. Thank you. It has been bothering me for a while. Thank you. And yeah, quickly render the fat and put away the meat. 19 meat is pretty good. Also, hi there. How do we want to deal with the lighting in here, by the way? I don't really know yet. I don't want to simply, you know, hang a lantern in the middle. That would be a little bit meh. I would like to have something nicer. I don't know, how far can torches reach? That is light level 14. Is it a radius or is it a diagonal or a diameter? I will have to check on the wiki, but maybe a couple of torches would be enough. I don't know. For now, don't worry about it too much. It's fine. Oh, right. And put away the meat. Don't leave it out here. So put it here. So that's going to be 8 days, 1 day. I suppose we can preserve this one if we combine them. It will lower this one a little bit, but increase this one a lot. Yeah, let's do it. 7 days altogether. That's fine. Also, we have 37 liters of rot. Yes, please. Is that enough for one more composting? 29, 64, yes. Okay, you can go right in there, please. Thank you. And I suppose we might as well start doing this one. Thank you. And everyone else is busy. Good. Anything we can leave in there? Not really. Oh, right. I suppose we could have used these guys. Completely forgot about them. Well, give me the axe and take them down. I'm sure they will come in handy at some point. For now, just plug this hole with a cobblestone. There we go. Alright, and don't forget to render the fat. You can go there, and give me a single firewood. That's going to be plenty enough, I think. So, we are hitting the 1 hour mark exactly now. First, let me just quickly put away the stuff that we don't need to carry around. So, all of you maple stuff can go in here. There. It's going to be very good for firewood, obviously. You guys can go there. What else? The fat. Well, we need to grind the bones, so I will take these. The bone meal can go... we might want to start fertilizing maybe now. I am not 100% sure. Well, technically speaking, over the middle of March now, so maybe it's time. Anyways, anything else? The permeated stones I will throw away. This one goes in the planning station. This one can go there. This one will need to rot. The olivine obviously I will keep because, well, not just for steel making but for green glass hopefully. You can go there, I suppose. Fine, I will keep one peridotite stone. Although, why did I put all these guys in here? We shouldn't have. And I need to grind down this horn as well. And by the way, I think, yeah, this is going to be not the biggest one. This is only going to give us a single bone meal. I did take a look, and if we search for Tekin horns, the biggest one, this guy, will give us 2 bone meal. The one that is one step smaller than it is going to give us a single bone meal. So once we have the biggest possible horn from a Tekin, we will know for sure. So yeah, this one can be ground down. And once we have the biggest one, I will put that one on display. So right, that means that don't put this in storage. Let's see what else. So this is going to rot. Throw away. Grind down. This one can go in storage. There you are. Right. And the flour should be finished by now. Oh yeah. Gimme. Quickly do the bones. Thank you. I will leave the rest. I will throw away all these peridotite stones. We don't need them. We have plenty of it all over the place. And that's it for now. Okay, put away all these tools. First, make some flour. Alright, that's going to be 2 full stacks, not bad. Might as well start, well, I mean, maybe in the house it should be alright, in this chest. Let me see, 4 days, 28 days, but yeah, in here they are not going to get, well, basically it will receive extra freshness because it is so cold outside. So it is taking the outside temperatures into account. But, you know, once the weather is better, it will rot a lot faster. Anyways, the bucket can go down here. Thank you. And yeah, start putting away all these tools. And maybe it's time to start making another pickaxe, by the way. Maybe it's time to start feeding these guys again. Give me enough for 2 troughs. Yeah, let's go for it. Good, and I think that will be it. I suppose... I have no idea how much time lasting I did in this one. Not a lot, I suspect, so we might not want to go too far in terms of extra time on the recording. Yeah, I think I will leave it... You know what? I will run a tiny bit longer, but not a lot. I suspect we can do a tiny bit of extra terraforming before we say goodbye. For now, put the... There you are. Put this guy in here. Quickly eat and yeah, do a bit of terraforming. So for now, give me that one please. Thank you. Good. Pick up a shovel and... Well, let's get to work. Let me see. So as I said, I will basically bring the retaining wall in by 1 block. I think it's going to be fine that way. It will not be in line with the gate, but all things considered, I think it's going to be fine. Wait, not this one. Start here, please. And you know what? It doesn't have to be this tall. I suppose this tall should be perfectly fine, I think. Yeah. I think it's going to be okay if it's only this tall, basically. Alright. Well, we are missing a single one. It's fine. I will put this one in at some point. For now, just bring out... well, I suppose we don't have to bring out the dirt because we will do a bit of terraforming right now. So... I suppose that means that... yeah, I will do this slope on this side for now. Basically, I will do the slope that is facing this way. So basically this. Yeah, let's start with that. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this for now. So we have one side of the slope taken care of. Maybe next episode or something I will take care of this side and then the one in the middle. The one in the middle will be the hardest, I suspect, because, well, this side is not too bad. It should be relatively easy. But the one in the middle, there's going to be a whole other stuff. Right. Okay, for now, just throw this away and keep the rest. Okay, so I think we have run long enough, which means that for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.